One of my philosophies is that we're not allowed to have a bad day. I think that one of the things that the guys need to be able to depend on when they come through those doors is that they will have a good meal or two good meals on any given day, which is why we pride ourselves on ensuring that we always offer the highest quality possible.
My name is Natalie Delgado. I am the Major League Assistant Sous Chef, and I've been with the Mets for 3 years.
My name is Kelly Zavala. I'm the Performance Sous Chef, and this is my 4th year with the Mets.
My name is Tomas Membreño. I am the Executive Chef of Performance, and I've been with the New York Mets for 4 years. On a typical day during spring training, my day starts at around 5 a.m. At 5 a.m. we got to kick the ovens on, just make sure everything's ready to go, and then we start firing bacon, sausage, all the things that have to get ready for breakfast.
The breakfast veg, it's gonna be around 25 to 35 pounds. Bacon, at least 10 full-size sheet trays worth of bacon.
We come in, we powwow about who's going to take on certain tasks in the day, and then we just really hit the ground running. We go through about 50 dozen eggs a day. So, we're making breakfast, scrambles to orders. At this point, we work together long enough and we try and play off that in terms of, roles.
Usually we have everything for breakfast kind of prepped the day prior. For example, I prep all the fruits, any sort of composed breakfast, like grab and go options from the cold bar. That's kind of my responsibility as well. So that's kind of the first thing we do when we get here in the morning.
The clubhouse opens at 7:30, but breakfast is ready at 7 o'clock because we know coaches and staff will roll through earlier. Generally start to see players like at around 7:30. 9 a.m. salad bar gets set, and then at 11:45 we do our final tasting just to make sure that the food tastes great, looks good, is presentable, and then we start panning everything up. Food get onto the line at noon, and doors open for lunch. Guys start rolling through. We always initially see like our first round of pitchers, and then position players roll through along with staff afterwards. That day, we had 80 lobster tails, we had 120 12-ounce ribeyes, and we had 60 pounds of chicken quarters.
We want to make sure, especially now that games are starting, that we're giving them the right fuel at the right time. So we don't want to, right before game time, load them up with sweets or heavy things. We want things that are gonna, translate into like long-lasting energy and give them like that spike that they need.
We work closely with the performance staff. We work closely with our dietitian, Jeremy Chang. He kind of sets certain guidelines for us regarding like specific proteins and things like that.
Over the off season, we took a nutrition class to try and, create better performance fuel for our players. And with that comes like some adjustments in my personal cooking style. We're trying to create performance fuel. So that was a baked oat with steel cut oats to, not give them the extreme sugar rush that I'm sure everybody wants. So it's a way to kind of trick us all into eating healthier and still be delicious and make you feel good, because that's kind of my whole point.
The menu sometimes is dependent on our orders. We always order a day in advance, but certain instances where, the truck may have gotten shorted on something, we have to adjust the menu accordingly to ensure that we have enough food to feed everybody. The players never know it. Nobody who ever comes through that kitchen ever realizes it, and we just have to adjust and understand that it's a game of adjustments. Just like they have to adjust during the game, we have to adjust during a typical service. That's just the way it is.
For Senga, we have, certain rice that he likes and certain sauces that he likes. And he tells us, and we get him the things that make him feel comfortable. And it's also like a learning opportunity for us to see different cultures and what it is that at his cuisine is, super fascinating. And then in terms of the Latin guys, we always have a Latin option, whether that be like mango and salami or, the lunch. But we always try and keep something there that will accommodate everyone.
Everyone loves to eat, and we love to feed. So it's just like a really nice, mutually beneficial relationship. And, we're here for them, like we're fueling them. So when they perform, it makes us feel really good.
The best is when people come up and they're like, oh, this reminded me of something that my mom used to make, or I love this, or, I put a spin on a healthy buffalo chicken bake and then it disappears, It does make you feel good. And that's part of the, the whole game of being a chef.
There is no situations that we can run into where, because we don't have an excuse for like not having lunch ready. There's no excuse. We have to perform at our best every day. And we take that very seriously. We spend so much time with these guys, they become like family. When we know we've made a good meal and that translates to them having a victory, we take a lot of pride in knowing that maybe we had some kind of impact on their success, because their success is our success. So that's huge for us. And that's why we do what we do. And that's why we get up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning to come here and make sure that we can give the guys what they need.